Awesome. Hey. Hey folks, how's it going? It's Wednesday. I'm actually playing Stardew Valley for a change. Here with Jeffrey, Lisa, Nix as always.
Hello.
It's been so long since we've played this save file.
It has.
Let's turn that down a little bit more. That's better. Yeah, I really did have a good time at Download Festival. It was a lot of fun, despite the problems.
Did you like Lorna Shore?
Yeah, so we saw the end of their set because we were watching. Who did we watching? We went to watch.
It was Taylor.
Oh yeah,
Taylor
yeah. We went to see Taylor Acorn, and she was playing just. Her end of her set was covering the start of Lunar Shore, but we saw the end of them, and we went up in the big wheel to see the end of them as well.
My chat does not approve of not seeing a whole Lorna Shore set.
Ah.
No, but as long as you have fun.
Yeah, it's thing. All the bands that overlap is like, okay, we watch some of this and watch some of that. I think what was it? One day we ended up watching like 10 minutes of 3 different bands because we watched one band and then catch the last 10 minutes of one band and then the last 10 minutes of another band because you're just moving between stages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally try to not do that. It just tires you so much more.
Yeah, I think it's the case. It's like, well, okay, that band's finished. Who should we go and watch now? And then we just watch them and go, oh, they're finished. Okay, go and watch someone else.
Yeah. The first time I went to a festival, I was 16, and I was like, I need to see like I need to spend my whole day watching bands.
Yeah.
And at some point, I decided, like later on, I was like, okay, if I'm tired, I'm gonna sit somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's funny how a band that has become quite a favorite was discovered because I was too tired to go to any bands I cared for because I was like, I cannot stand anymore and stuff.
Yeah, I've come across a couple of bands like that. So, well, the next band I want to see is like on the stage, the other side of the field. But I really can't be bothered to move. I'm too tired. I'll sit here and watch whoever plays next on this stage.
Yeah, I was just literally looking for a place to lie down in the grass because I was so tired.
Hmm.
And there was like one of the stages was there.
Okay.
And I just didn't care. I didn't know who was playing. I was like, that place is shady, you know.
Hmm.
Has shade, I mean.
Yeah.
I will lie down now. And it was this like very trippy stoner like rock band playing, and it was very nice while tired to like hear like all the trippy sounds and very slow and
Yeah.
psychedelic. So I was like, who are these people? And I searched them up, and since then I like them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I do like accidentally discovering new bands.
Yeah, it's awesome. Graveyard Light. It was Graveyard.
Oh,
It's from Sweden, I think.
oh, that's cool. Yeah, we got to see most of the bands we wanted to watch. We couldn't watch Electric Callboy because
Too bad.
we got there in time to watch them, but they were putting like a big tent, and the tent was already full when we got there, and there was more people trying to get in. So it's like, oh no, we're not going to try and get any closer because it'll be crushed.
Yeah, that's never fun. I also discovered another fave band of mine, Amendra, because it was the first couple of hours of the festival and no one I cared about was playing. And they were playing in this tent,
Right.
and the tent was like empty, and I could like stand in front, and I was like, okay, who are you gonna be? You know, it was so empty that if this band sucked, I would easily walk back. You know, you don't have to like elbow through the crowd.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Back about it, it was so empty that if I decided to quit after 2 songs, it would probably it'll be like a bit like awkward for the band.
Right. Yeah.
But I was just standing there and I started, and I was like, this is amazing. It was
Hmm.
really cool.
Ah, that's cool.
The only bad thing is their merchandise was horrible.
Ah.
Like I couldn't, like really bad. So I didn't buy any. And till this day, that's one of my favorite bands that I only own like music from, like you know LPs and stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
and not a single shirt or patch because it's so ugly,
Hmm.
in my opinion. You know, taste.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Taste.
There's nothing that you'd want from their merch.
No, but enough fans do like it because otherwise they would have stopped printing whatever those designs are. But I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
That's fair.
Yeah, in chat they say Electric Cowboys awesome. They are. I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
them live.
Yeah, we saw them last year at the Slam Dunk Festival, and they were on a big open air stage. But for download, they put them in the tent.
Yeah, I don't know why. They're
No.
not like, in my opinion, they're not. It's not Metallica or Slipknot, but they're not small, you know.
No. Oh no. They're very popular. It's like we. How many times do we hear that one song, Nix? We heard people playing Electric Callboy throughout the entire festival, like on the like Bluetooth speakers or like the DJs.
Hyper.
Yeah, hyper.
Yeah, that one's popular.
Yeah, we heard that same song about 5 times before they even played. So people were really looking forward to seeing them.
Yeah,
But-
so many people just couldn't.
Yeah, But-
Especially considering it was just absolutely the worst day for there not being any space in the tent as well.
oh yeah, so hot. So I think a lot of people were probably in there because it was cooler and out the way of the sun. But then a lot of people wanted to watch them, so they were gathered around the outside of the tent and peering through to try and see them.
Well, everything packed together is not how you get like more cooler.
No, oh no, at that point it'd probably been hotter in the tent.
I would probably just suffocate. I can't stand that.
Hmm. No, that's the only band we didn't end up getting to see in the end. We saw, got to see Luna Shore, and I wasn't sure whether we would actually see them because they are overlapping so much. But yeah, we saw them. The Who. We watched the Who, like HU.
Yeah, those Mongolians.
Yeah.
They were amazing.
Oh yeah. You could see them like electric versions of traditional instruments as well, which is really
Yeah.
cool.
I like what they did with Star. Like they did like on a certain planet in that Star Wars game, you know, with the Red Hat.
Oh yeah.
Fallen Order.
Yes.
On a certain planet, they with like this certain tribe of aliens, they did like the soundtrack, but instead of singing in Mongolian, or I don't know if it's they like wrote the song in like a fake language, so it sounded alien. But
Oh.
in their sound, and they made like a really cool aliens, like a combination of like alien and their like authentic thing, like all meshed together. It's very nice.
Ah. Yeah, I did hear they did something on the soundtrack. I didn't know. I've not played the game to hear it. I'll check them out.
It's nice. Yeah, you will find it if you just do like HU Star Wars. You know. Then. I think they have like this live, like this studio live recording on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look them up. So I don't think out of all the bands I've enjoyed that download, they're one of the least I've actually looked for their music. I just know I like them. But yeah, I need to find their music and listen to it more.
If you like that sound, there's this one dude from Russia. I don't know if he did anything else, but he did like in that like Mongolian throat singing traditional style a cover from Numb from Linkin Park, and it's a very nice cover.
Oh, cool. Yeah, who do a cover of Metallica? They actually did live as well, which was
Yeah, they
quite
did.
cool. So yeah, so that was enjoyable to watch. Uh, what's the other bands that stand out?
But we saw Punk Rock Factory, of course,
Oh yeah, Punk Rock Factory were cool.
which are just on top of their game like always.
Oh yeah, they didn't disappoint. They got the crowd going. They were in the same tent as Electric Callboy. And yeah, they still filled the tent and still had people outside, but nowhere near as bad as Electric Callboy. So there's a bit more space to move around.
And we caught some of As December Falls.
Oh yeah, that's December Falls. So they were.
I feel like that's a band you introduced me to
Yes,
with the girl vocals.
that's the one. Yeah, like the pop punky rock.
Yeah, I like that one.
But they were in the tent again. So we couldn't get too close, but it wasn't that packed.
It wasn't too hot outside either, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I checked the set list. There were like you said, different tastes and stuff. There are a lot of bands I would have liked to see, and wait 1 second, I need to move.
Good. Nice. Crops.
I got bitten by some kind of like big insect thing, so I've got this very big red spot that hurts a lot on my leg for a month now, for 2 weeks now,
Yeah.
and like moving around my legs on the chair just hurts.
Ah.
I had something like that. It turned out to be a Harlequin ladybird. They're awful.
Yeah.
I think mine, I don't know if it's the exact translation in English, but I got it at a place where there are a lot of, we call them horseflies.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Oh, it's the same translation?
yeah, exactly the same translation, and they are just the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, really unlucky. I do find actually things like Savalon and binding them really tightly helps.
Yeah, I've put on some like disinfectants and stuff, and it's slowly working.
Yeah, I find binding the area really tightly with bandages as well helps, because it helps to push all of the infection or whatever is in there out.
I will try. But honestly, in this weather, I don't feel like I'm not looking forward to
Oh no.
find something tightly.
No.
Yeah, if I would have been at Download 2, I would definitely have gone to see Carcass.
Oh yeah, I heard a friend of mine went to them and really enjoyed them.
I would definitely, I would have been Lorna Shore, like front stage, front row, from beginning to end, definitely. I think I saw Gorguts too, which I like.
Okay.
Another band I really like on the CD played, I think, Bloodywood, or am I confusing you?
Oh yeah. No, yeah, Bloodywood played. They were quite good as well, apparently.
Yeah?
Yeah, someone else said they were really good. Who else we see that standing out? We didn't see a lot of bands this year compared to what I would see some years, but we took a more relaxed.
Evanescence.
Evanescence. Oh yeah, they were really good.
And Epica.
Epica we saw, yeah, they were really good.
Absolutely amazing, Epica. And Evanescence as well. The power of her voice really does not come through on recordings.
No.
Well, let's go to that side.
Oh yeah, which side?
Evanescence. Oh wait, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I just pushed the dog off Jet's not like Evanescence would have been nostalgic to me.
Hmm.
Someone in my chat is in love with Amy Lee.
Oh yeah. Well, she's amazing singer and obviously great in all other aspects.
Yeah, but Betty, I don't think she would like you. And no, because no offense, you can take your horse. Huh? And it's nothing personal, Betty, but I've heard she's very Christian.
Ah.
And you have some tattoos that she would not like to see. But other than that, I would say you make a good job.
But, she great performance. Very good performance. Like sort of the sound was spot on for her. And Within Temptation were quite cool as well, but nowhere near as good as the other two.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Yeah, you would. Sorry.
yeah, the lineup was Epica, Within Temptation, Evanescence, like one after the other. So they,
It's the same kind of fans.
yeah.
With Temptation, I like too.
Hmm.
I found 2 CDs by him in the thrift store some time ago.
Okay.
One album I really like, that's the, I forgot the name on it.
Hmm.
Lisa, weet jij dat?
Welkom.
It's like green a bit, but maybe you know it, Light.
Maar over wie heb je het?
The Temptation album die we kochten.
Ik heb iets met Unforgiving in mijn hoofd of zo.
And one got Mother Earth, and I just bought it because it's written Temptation, but I never heard it.
Ah.
Goal, who scored? Our country is playing Croatia now.
Oh, cool.
Did you watch the
The Unforgiving.
Unforgiving?
No, we didn't see
No.
them.
That is an album from Written Temptation that I found. But I mean, what I wanted to ask is, did you watch the cup finals in England?
No, we didn't watch those.
Against United.
No, I missed those ones.
It
I watched it and it was a great match.
that was really good.
Oh.
I'm not too happy with the outcome, but it was a great match.
Yeah, I know the Dutch scored, but like which player?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice, baby.
Found the tortoise. There he is.
Yeah, I like your free place, free stuff place. Okay, tell me when I can start the final performance.
For me, you can start.
Yes,
Oh,
Meg
wait,
Moran.
I need a turtle.
Yeah, turtle's down in the middle. Down this way.
Yeah, he looks like a hat on a little boy over here.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, it's camouflaged.
Yeah, just up here.
Nice. I always like to have some. I want to buy your leaves and that. Yeah, I would like to get some like points with the turtle.
Hmm.
Don't you male? I mean, don't you male?
Hmm?
Wait, one second. Don't you male? What's the name of it? Uit puur, huh?
Dan.
Uit puur uit het zeggen, don't you male? Yeah. Of course they do.
History will remember your contribution to this.
Hey Jack, thanks for the like on Facebook. Much appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't like Doniel Male. I always say Doniel Male for some reason. And this is because when I like to play FIFA, and You know, in FIFA, they, it's like the, the teams, the AI does things too. And Doniel Malen, which is a Dutchman, was bought by a French team when I played the game. So that's how I found him live. So I thought it was Doniel Malen, and I don't like the guy because he's from PSV. He did come from Ajax Jeugd, but then he betrayed us and went to PSV. Piece of shit. Wait, isn't Croatia with Modric? Because that's one of the better teams. Yeah, he plays in Dortmund, I think. But he used to be from PSV. And that's enough reason. If you play for PSV once, I will hate you till you die. Also, because we need more music, because I forgot to turn on the music in Stardew. So someone do me a request. I'm in a sudden mood for folk metal, if anyone has something.
Yeah, folk metal's good.
You don't like folk metal? Ready? Ready? You know what? I'm gonna do something completely different now. Ready? This one's for you. This song I'm playing is for you.
Ooh.
And you hear the Viking sound. Like there's this band like folk. It's like, let's say, it's a bit Viking metal, a bit like black metal, folk metal. You know, the more like screaming, faster style of metal.
Oh yeah.
And they, do you know, it's got 70,000 tons of metal.
Okay, not heard
Do
that.
you know? Do you know that?
No, no.
It's a festival on a cruise ship,
Right.
and that's why it's got 70,000 tons of metal.
Nice.
And they played there, and they really liked the vibe there or whatever. So the guitarist decided to make a reggae song, which is very different from their usual sound, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, I'm with you, Witty. I don't have any beer either. I could drink rum.
Rum's good.
Nah, not today. Busy day tomorrow.
Yeah, we got through a bottle of rum over download.
I got through a bottle of rum over time.
I had a little bit of it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun though.
It was.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, the good thing with Down though is like they have these two big tents near the camping area. So once all the bands are finished, there's entertainment in those tents. And there's usually DJs every night and comedians, and so we went along to see the DJs play a few nights, and yeah, they're playing lots of different sort of music, sort of like either rock, metal, maybe electronic stuff like Pendulum, or sort of slightly drum and bassy metal. So yeah, you have a few drinks and you bounce around and have a lot of fun.
Is there anyone that has their crops not like completely covered by what do we have?
Iridium sprinklers?
Yeah, sprinklers.
I think all my crops are covered.
Yeah, mine. I've got a couple of crops that aren't.
No, because my wife claims she watered crops, so I wonder if she really did.
Yeah, I've got like one plant that was watered. Because the others had already grown, so.
Well,
If you need some more iridium sprinklers, I can make some for you.
Thank you. It's literally just the one. There's one spot that's like 4 that aren't covered.
send it
now.
like. Ah, yes. Yeah, I like most genres, I think. Including most subgenres. Banda Heavisaurus? Tontu Hevia. This is something else.
Everything should be covered now, and I'm placing one more iridium sprinkler in. Just
Thank you.
It's finished. Oh, we need homemade fertilizer. So I'm gonna fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hop over to the island because my mango tree hasn't grown.
Wrong place.
Dunno.
I wonder if Villa knows it. Let me see if I can find this one song I was. Yeah, we found it. This is from Finland too, I think. Huh? You can hear words in this? Ah. Mm. Okay. Well, I was only 2 countries wrong to the left.
Nice. Oh, Mariner achievement.
Nice.
I just got a clownfish.
Cool.
Too late. Wait, how much time do we have left? Oh, 8 days. Do you have any recommendations for folk metal, Letty? Nice. I'll play it after Corpiclano. What year are we in?
Year 3.
Okay. And everyone's married, right?
Yes.
Nice. every time. The fuck, I sold all my fish.
Ah,
So,
And we need those for the quest.
do we need any particular fish or just fish?
Any fish.
Any fish.
We need 50 of any kind of fish, doesn't matter which.
Cool. Yeah, I'm fishing at the moment anyway.
Kun jij me morgen nog een aquarium brengen?
ja, wat voor?
Maar ja,
Wil je een hele grote?
nee. Eentje waar minstens 2 vissen in kunnen.
Eigenlijk de luxe van me.
Oh, midnight carp, nice.
Nice.
Ik kan hem ook bij mij halen. Ik heb
Ja, morgen.
nice met mijn kaart.
Ja, komt toch wel. Oh, I like this. Nice focus. It does. Okay, good. Yeah. You were too tired for Lego.
Yeah, yeah, too tired for Lego. We both just slept. We got home about 11, 12, I think.
Mhm.
So we had time to sort of stop for some food on the way back, and then just got back and just rested.
Mhm.
But yeah, we're tired and we were warm, so it's like have a shower and just lie down. So I thought, yeah, won't push us. But yeah, I was still tired yesterday, and today I'm just about recovered.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a regular Windows mouse and a black screen, so I'm afraid it's gonna crash.
Ah,
Yeah, I keep on getting that the Stardew modding API is not responding. So
No, it did not.
it's lucky. You might like this one. I've seen someone posted up saying 30 degrees Celsius in the UK is not the same as 30 degrees Celsius abroad. It's a nice holiday. Here it feels like Satan's armpit.
Yeah, I agree with, but then you can replace UK for Netherlands.
Yeah.
I suppose we pretty much have the same climate.
Yeah. They're both very much influenced by the North Sea, so
Yes.
which makes it very humid.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think what makes the heat unbearable is how humid it is.
Yeah. I always liked Equilibrium Betty, but I don't think I've heard this song before. And I really like it. And you probably like him because you have a tattoo on your arm. Like Wetty has the logo of this band as big as his whole lower arm.
Oh wow.
And the other, and he also has a very big Amon Amar tattoo.
Cool. That's awesome.
And the other band related ones are Demo Borgir,
Oh yeah.
right? Cannibal Corpse, Devil Driver.
Nice.
Am I forgetting any? Oh, Children of Bodom too. Yeah. Oh, him. Also him. Children of Bodom. Him.
Nice.
Deadlock. You've got a lot.
That's a lot of cool bands.
And that's only band tattoos. He has also like non-band tattoos.
Wow.
It's almost filled.
Yeah. I can imagine be
Hey,
one of
you have
those.
tiny homemade Lorna? Sure, I didn't know that. Do we have pictures?
Right, I've got some fish I can give you. You still want the fish?
Let's. One second, my music's getting a bit loud. What did you ask?
Do you still want fish?
Yes.
I've got a load of fish here.
Awesome.
I can
Yeah,
put
we
them in.
need 50.
I put the fish in your purple chest at the
Awesome.
front.
How many are there?
I've got 10 small mouth bass I can put in there.
Uh-huh.
I've got a tiger trout and what's that? 2 bull trouts and a salmon. So that is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 fish.
Awesome. Then I know when I can stop fishing.
Hmm.
I've got 3 now.
Awesome.
We could have probably been done if I didn't sell them all yesterday out of habit.
Ah, yeah.
Let me check that picture. Oh, but that's awesome. And with homemade, do you mean like just with needle? Or with a machine? Well, honestly, it's okay for especially for what you described to me. Yeah. Honestly, though, a drunk getting tattooed by a drunk person who's never done it before, the neck is a bit of a dangerous area. But luckily, it went quite all right.
Yeah, I wouldn't fancy being tattooed by someone who's had a drink.
Yeah, Retty let himself be tattooed on his neck by a drunk dude who never tattooed before.
That's brave.
But it honestly looks not good enough.
Hmm. Yeah, there's tattoo artists out there that have tattooed a few times and still do some very bad tattoos.
Yeah,
And that's being sober.
yeah, but I've met tattoo artists that were like, for 40 euros you can get a tattoo with me, and I'm like, I've spoken to people in shops that explained to me that like 60 euros was like at least their cost of the you say equipment,
Yeah.
like the needles and the inks. So what kind of needles and inks are you using?
Yeah. You get what you pay for. You pay for quality.
Have I seen the Thor hammer that was done drunk on your? Why do you let people tattoo your neck drunk? Why the neck of all places? That's what I wonder. I think I've seen that one, yes. But in my memory, it's quite good. Were you drunk too? Ah, oh, it happens. Do you? I never hear you about plans. Like, I mean, do you have any like designs you have planned? That's what I mean. Okay, I'll check. Anything in your head, you're like, okay, at some point I will get this design on this part of my body. Okay, I'll check Discord now. Oh yeah, I've seen that one definitely. But it looks clean, so that's good. You look so not you, bald. Well, that's the fun thing. When I met you, you were bald. Do you think you'll ever be drunk enough to let someone tattoo your face? Ah, me neither. I almost sold the fish again.
Oh,
Almost.
almost.
Like you put it in my purple. Okay. Oh wait. Wait. What purple chest?
One outside the front of the cabin.
There's no fish in there.
Oh, okay. I'll come up there and have a look.
Maybe my green one? No, that's full.
Cool. Just coming up there. I'll show you. This is just colour on my screen, maybe. Ah, this one.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I have two purple ones and I forgot about that one. Thank you.
Okay. I have some more fish if you want them.
Definitely, if you don't want them yourself.
What have
Or
we
you will
got?
get the money for the quest too.
Got two tiger fish there and a bull trout. Oh, and
Nice.
two more here as well. More bull trouts. Okay, 3 bull trouts and tiger fish.
Let's see how much we have now. Because I need to make fertilizers with those. Okay, well, we have 32 and we need 50, so we're very much over, like 50.
Cool. I'll keep fishing.
That's 64%. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll take a bathroom break.
Okay.
I'll be right back. And if anyone has music requests, light ready, we meet, I don't care, just send. If you're quick enough, I will put it on before I bathroom break.
Passed out from fishing too much.
Nah.
Passed out inside the house at least. Hey. Oh, we lost Nix.
Yep, server closed the connection apparently.
Yeah. I've leveled up to 8. Level 8 fishing. Hopefully you should be able to connect straight back in.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Oh, that's sad to see. Most years the Download Festival gets like a program on Sky Arts channel with like clips from across the festival. But they pulled out 3 weeks before download started.
Oh.
So they decided not to record any of it. Which is sad. Normally you can. It's normally like a 2-part program, like two 1-hour programs, which has clips of the bands and stuff and interviews. But Sky pulled out.
That sounds inane. Ja, het staat trouwens ineen. Lees de chat nog.
English in chat. Hello.
Welcome back, Jeffrey.
Thank you. Took a detour to pet the dogs.
Of course. How is the puppy? Is behaving?
Getting very big.
Ah.
I think he grew. We've got him like 3 weeks now, and he grew like 4.5 kilos,
Wow.
from 9 to 13.5.
Hmm. So going to be a heavy dog very quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna get big, and what was his name? Yeah, very big, and he also has like very, let's say, hot-blooded,
Hmm.
which is good for the sport.
Of course. Two more fish I can give you.
Awesome. Then I only need 16. I'll be able to get that. And I'll bring it to the woman that requested them. And when are the weddings? You had those in June, right?
They're next week.
Ah.
So won't be a Stardew next week, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we have one on Wednesday, Friday, and then Sunday.
I feel like by Sunday you can't see a wedding for a long while.
Yeah. Yeah, we all weddings out. Yeah, I understand. It seems to be a very popular week for weddings. I'm not sure whether it's cheaper or just people like that time of the year.
Kun je even naar Grandpa's chat gaan en kijken of jij die kist wel kan zien?
Yeah.
Paul, you have a dinosaur egg in my auto grabber.
Ooh,
Mooi.
okay.
Looking forward to tomorrow, Betty. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Meeting Ant. Ja, ik wel. Ik ga hem zien.
Nee, ik doe het niet.
Ja, heel gek. Gooi dan gewoon de spullen als je hiermee bezig bent in een kist bij mij, die voor mijn huis en dan stop ik het erin.
Ja.
Nice. And then in the end, it was all just a scam. A play by me, and it's not roaming in someone from America, but it's a certain someone from my country. You probably know one. Yeah. Making a fake account in Discord is one thing, but it would be fairly hard for me to fake his Twitch streams and his pictures and his Instagram. But I've seen people do it on Catfish the show, so. It's coincidentally that particular guy has been a victim catfishing quite a lot of times. It's sad, but still. You would think someone would learn, huh?
Oh, sorry. Mag ik niet laten?
Will there be streams at all next week for you?
No. No, because we'll be travelling to the south on Monday, and then travelling home on Thursday, but then having a wedding on the Friday. So yeah, just be busy the whole week.
Why are you going so early for the Wednesday wedding?
We want to make the trip kind of worth it, because it's a 4.5 hour drive to the south. So rather than driving for 4.5 hours, going to a wedding and then coming back, We're going to stay for a few days. Oh, we lose Lisa. I'm back again. Yeah, it's a nice area in the south. It's got some nice beaches and it's an older part of the country, so lots to see.
Yeah, you're a bit bigger than we are.
Hmm. I think at one stage that area of the country kind of had its own language, and it's eventually over time just converted just to English.
Do you know what kind of language? Like close to Welsh or French or German?
I think it'd probably be closer to Welsh, I think. But yeah, they were their own kind of almost, I wouldn't say kingdom, but they were kind of like a separate country going back a few I want to say 1,000 years maybe. And yeah, where like Wales is still their own thing. Like they were part of England a long time ago.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah,
You've got quite a rich history.
hmm.
A turbulent one too.
Yeah, a lot of interesting past.
I think we were just part of like the bigger Holy Roman Empire, which is the German medieval empire that called themselves Roman
Oh yeah,
for very long. We've been Spanish for a while.
oh,
It's owned by Spain.
they know that one.
Yeah, we fought them for 80 years to get them out. I think we were helped by English too. because
Okay,
the English didn't like the Spanish, but
no,
then again, who liked each other back in those days?
no, there's a lot of conflict.
Yeah. And now we just bring conflict to other continents.
Yeah,
Well, we've got conflict in Europe again. So that sucks. I mean, besides the whole Russia-Ukraine thing, we now have a lot of stress in Serbia and stuff.
oh right,
Croatia.
yeah.
And it's yeah.
Yeah, it seems never ending. There's always something happening.
Yeah. And of course, while it's best to have world peace, sounding like a bit like you say, self-centered and egoistical, what do you call it?
Yeah,
But I prefer the conflicts away from Europe.
yeah,
I can literally be in a war zone now, driving in a day. Like, I've searched up like the front lines in Ukraine, and if there's good traffic, I can be there in 22 hours by car.
oh wow, yeah, that,
That's a bit scary.
yeah, I think it's actually that close.
Yeah. And I hope it's not true, but I've heard like these stories that people found leaked files that Putin now also wants to invade Moldavia.
Right,
And it just brings me back to a certain Austrian that ruled Germany that just took one land and then no one really stopped him,
yeah,
and he took another.
nice.
We lasted the whole 5 days.
Hmm.
Y'all did better, but then again you had to see. But also a better army, I think.
My Discord is being very weird.
I hear you normal now through this. Just wondering, like, What is bigger than like a Remembrance Day in your country? First or Second World War?
Um, I know we just have we have what they refer to as is it the 11th of the 11th, which is Remembrance Day. So I think that's to remember both the wars.
It's to remember all wars.
All wars, yeah. So we kind of like clump them together and go, okay, everyone who's been affected by any of the wars, we just remember them all on one day. But I think the 11th of the 11th was was that the end of the Second World War?
No, it ain't first.
The first. Oh yeah, it might be that then.
Because we celebrate that we got like liberated by mostly Canadian troops and British. Americans weren't on our soil, I think.
Right.
Which Americans never like to hear. But we won the war. No, you didn't do.
Yeah.
You helped.
Oh yeah.
Then I get angry. We celebrated on the 5th of May,
Right.
and our country was one of the last to be freed compared to, let's say, France and stuff. Like they liberated Belgium in the south of our country and then pushed to the east to Germany, the Allies. And so the Germans, I think they say like surrendered in the first 2 weeks of May.
Right. That makes sense.
But you don't have some kind of thing in May to remember you won the war or something.
No.
No.
No, it's always
Yeah.
November.
Yeah, for us only the World War II is big. Like on the 1, 2? Fuck. Sorry, I was also following a football game.
Mm.
And like on the 4th of, because we were liberated on the 5th of May. On the 4th of May we have Remembrance Day where it was the last day of war we had, so we remember the dead and the fallen.
Yes.
And then on the 5th we have Liberation Day when we celebrate all through the country with festivals and stuff.
Okay.
But like the Netherlands was I think one of the only countries in all of Europe that did not join World War One,
Okay.
like at all. We didn't
Yeah.
even support any side, I think. So it doesn't really, it's not alive, for like Dutch people. We don't remember that, or it doesn't like any feelings about it.
No.
We have one monument I know in our country for like World War One, because in Belgium it was horrible, of course,
Right. Yeah.
and a lot of Belgians tried to escape to our country.
Right.
But our country we had our borders tightly closed with like electric wires and stuff because we didn't want anyone to invade us.
Of course. Yeah.
So a lot of like Belgian civilians died in those, like electrocuted and stuff. We have a remembrance like somewhere for them, but we're one of the only countries in the world that just didn't join anyone, and that's what we tried to do in World War II, also. But
Yeah. Couldn't help but get involved with that one.
yeah, Hitler and other guys with it.
Yeah. No, we only really we kind of put everything together and say, well, yeah, we don't have a, remember certain points. Just say, okay, everything that's ever happened. Just
Yeah,
take a
we do that
moment.
too. We do that too now, but it's on the 5th of May. It's on our World War II day, but we also remember any Dutch soldier fallen in Afghanistan or
Okay, yeah.
what wars did we fight? So that I think we were in Korea too.
Okay.
We had our own war, like a colonial war.
Right.
Maybe we were in Iraq.
Hmm.
We were in Mali some years ago, but the Dutch army is not big.
Yeah.
We mostly do logistical stuff for the English and the Americans when they're in Afghanistan mostly.
Yeah, I suppose more of a supportive kind of.
Yeah,
Well.
we don't have anything to write home about ourselves. We
Hmm.
literally have no tanks,
Yeah.
no tank force at all. I think we have like 15 planes.
Wow.
I think we officially own some tanks, but we have no one to like. We have no tank crew, so we gave them like we some kind of lease them to the Germans.
Okay.
But why do you need a big army if you have if you're in NATO and have allies like US, UK, France?
Yeah, it's a lot of expense to keep the army going. And if, yeah, you don't need to.
No. You were not alive during the Falklands Wars, right?
No.
No.
Not I'm not aware of, at least.
No, I know you're from the 80s, but I forgot when the Falklands Wars.
Yeah, I think they're a little bit earlier.
You probably do remember Iraq 1 in 1991.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit too young for that, and my father said it was fascinating to see on TV.
Hmm.
Because nowadays you can literally go to any website and YouTube, whatever, and you can see footage from Ukraine with the bombs and stuff. But back then, 91, that wasn't a big thing, and he was watching CNN all day, and you could see like the American jets and stuff just fly over Baghdad and
Wow.
blow things up. In 91, that was special.
Hmm.
And I sold the fish again. At least only one. Wait. Did I do really stupid? Oh no, look. I thought I also sold all the fertilizers we had to,
Oh, that would have been bad.
but I didn't. Okay, 5 more fish. I don't know if I ever told you, but did you know the Netherlands and UK were at war till like the 80s, like for hundreds of years?
No, did not know that.
Yeah, I read it somewhere that there was this certain war that was declared in somewhere, let's say 1700, between our two countries.
Okay.
But then for some reason they kind of forgot about it and it was never fought.
Uh,
And because everyone forgot about it, no one like made a peace deal. And
Right.
someone literally found out like, oh, we're still at war for the last 500 years. And then they just out of, I don't know, like some kind of like a ceremonial, they just made peace for it. Why not?
Hmm. Yeah, I suppose because you have to have a technical declaration of war, and I suppose if you don't undeclare it and declare peace, then technically you're still at war.
Yeah. But no one died in that war. So
Ah, that's all right then.
we've been playing a lot of Fall Guys lately.
Oh yeah, you mentioned last time you started playing that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Hmm.
Maybe we can do that too, the 4 of us sometime, because it's literally on everything. If you've got a from PS4, PC, PS5, Xbox, Switch, doesn't matter. If you have anything that can run a game that's PS4, Xbox One or later, then you can play Fall Guys.
Nice. Okay.
And it's really fun to do with friends. And it's up to 4 people, so we could play it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we definitely have to give that a go.
Also Dark Souls
Yeah. We'll plan that in eventually.
And which of the weddings is your brother?
The Wednesday. Brother's on the Wednesday. My friend you met on the Friday. And then another friend of mine on the Sunday. I've not seen for a few years now.
And you DJ on all today?
Only for my friend. My brother is having like a very small wedding. It's like only family. But my friend is having family, friends. Yeah, a few people. So yeah, having someone who can dance around. Oh hey Paula, didn't see you there. Hope you're having a good day. I'm fantastic. A little bit tired, but all good. Hope you're well.
Wait, you went home on Monday, right?
Yes, Monday we travelled home.
So you've been away from home for 5 days.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yes, we travelled on the Wednesday. Yeah, that was a little bit chaotic. You're good, Paula? Glad to hear. Yeah, we travelled late Wednesday morning. And they're supposed to open the festival, like the grounds of the festival, at midday. And they open the car parks at 7 a.m. So you can park up at 7, but only get into the festival from midday. We had some friends that left at like 5 in the morning to get to the car park for 7. Got there, one of the few people to park up first, and then found they opened the festival several hours early because so many people turned up so early. They just opened up and they were setting up their tent before Nix and I had finished having breakfast.
Wow.
So that, oh, okay, we need to catch up because they'll be running out of space. And luckily, by the time we did get there, there's just enough space for us to put our tent in there.
Near your friends.
Yeah, they saved the space. They spread their bags and their chairs around and sort of tried to make sure no one else can put their tent there.
Ah, yeah.
You're not supposed to do that by what the organisers say. He said, well, you're not allowed to keep space. If no one's there, then it's their fault. But yeah, I was kind of planning that they wouldn't open the festival until 12 o'clock. So the fact they opened it early means that no one can really complain.
By the way, the thing you helped me for with the fishes is done, so you can go to the quest and get 4,000.
Oh, awesome. Oh yeah,
Right.
awesome. Nice bit of money.
And I'll go sleep already a bit early, so I can brush my teeth.
Cool.
And you there for my car too.
What do I need? I've got wood already. Let's make a chest. There's a battery. Awesome.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Right, just going to put a chest outside of the grandpa's shed. Put some items in here.
also be right back.
Okay. Am I the only one that's still awake?
Yep.
And Nix, why are you in bed so early?
Didn't really have anything else I wanted to do today, so.
Yeah, that's a interesting philosophy on life.
Hmm.
Yeah, nothing to do. I'm going to sleep. Oh, I got the wood for my DJ table today.
Yeah.
Cost me £15, and it's bigger than the piece I had before. It's nice size. And I bought some bolts. It comes with the nuts in the packet, so I didn't bother trying to find. Well, I did try to look for wing nuts, but the size I wanted was out of stock. But
Yeah.
the packet of bolts come with nuts anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll work with that.
Yeah.
But it's what do they call it? It's not solid wood that I bought. It's like I want to say like it's like compressed. It's like a chipboard. Is that what you probably?
Yeah, like flyboard.
Yeah. So it's like lots of slivers of wood kind of pressed together. It almost looks
Yeah.
like a patchwork kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're all chipboard.
Yeah. Because I couldn't see a proper description. Well, I think I did, but it was either that or MDF. And MDF just seemed a little bit too brittle to me.
Yeah.
So I got some of that. That's £15 for 120, 1,220 millimeters, which is 1.22 meters by 0.6 meters.
Right, so 120 centimetres by 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a good size. I was good thinking about chopping it down a little bit, but I think, to be honest, for the amount I'm going to chop off it, it's not going to be worth it.
Yeah.
So I'll just keep it the size it is. Yeah, just drill some holes in it, put the bolts through,
Yeah.
and I'll have myself a DJ desk.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking of painting the boarding black
Yes.
to go with the trolley. But I've got a white sheet to go over for now because I'm thinking for a wedding, it'd be nice for it to be white, I suppose.
Yeah.
So I'll put a white sheet over it. So I don't need to paint it sort of for the wedding. But eventually I'll paint it black. And then so maybe think about getting like a fancier cloth or sheet to go over it.
Yeah.
And maybe sort of cut a hole in it to allow the wires to go through easier.
Yeah.
And things like that. Actually sort of work with it and make it even better than it is. But for now it just needs to be stable and have space.
Yeah. And the great thing about it as well is you can properly manage your cables.
Hmm. Oh yeah, you can have everything basically sat inside the trolley area, and then it's just the speakers cables coming out.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be cool, and it's not too heavy, this panel either. So it's I can hold it under one arm basically and walk with it. It doesn't quite fit in the boot. You kind of have to sit over the back seat slightly. So I don't know. I have to check with Ollie tomorrow what the plan is for getting to the wedding, where I'm going to be taking him. I suppose what it would be if I take, well, because Ashley's going to be coming over to Stratford, so either Ashley takes him or I take him. But but then of course I'll have to have all my DJ stuff in my car regardless.
Yeah.
So it might end up that Ashley might take him.
Yeah.
But then Lisa and Marcus will surely have to be going as well. I don't know.
There's enough space in Ashley's car,
Yeah,
so
true.
there's a forward thing.
Yeah.
So either way.
Yeah. We'll work it out. We'll talk about it tomorrow and go, okay, what's the logistics of it all?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to open my window. It's getting too hot in here.
Yeah, I'm just about okay at the moment. But I can feel it warming up.
Yeah. Well, obviously I've got my laptop producing heat and then the lights on me. Don't know why I've got the lights on me. I don't really know 'cause I'm not recording.
No, it's just force of habit.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Okay.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
I know you're tired. Otherwise, I would have thought you were not excited to hear me. How many more days do you want?
We can definitely do a couple more days, depending how you feel. We can go for 4 days.
It's up to you. You're the tired one. You had 5 days of.
Hmm.
Yeah, they were quite intense. I just.
Yeah, let's go for at least 3 more days and see if we want to go for a 4th.
It's up to you. Anything else planned for the summer?
No. So,
No other concerts? Or...
no, I think what's the next thing on my list is after the weddings. There is. Well, my Nick's and my birthdays are next month. So we're gonna have like a joint celebration because they're like 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks apart.
Nice.
So the week in the middle we have a celebration. What else we got going on?
I once had someone tell me that if you're close together birthdays, that's why you like are so compatible. As,
Yeah,
as couples.
I can see that working.
Because my parents are quite close together, less close than you two, because they're like a little bit less than a month.
Okay.
No, a little bit more than a month. 6th of October and 8th of November.
Okay. So yes.
And Lisa and I have literally 2 days, 5th and 7th of December.
Wow. Yeah, I suppose they say about depending on the time of the year that you're born, kind of determines your personality a little bit.
Gonna be a big celebration.
Nah. It'll just be a celebration. Won't be a big one.
I don't like to celebrate it.
The next big one for me will be in another 4 years. So
Yeah, have a big celebration in 4 years for you.
Why?
it'll be my 30th in 4 years.
Oh. Well, I'm the other way around. When I'm 30 in 2 years, I will ignore it.
Yeah, try to forget it. I know there's quite a lot of people, mainly women, that would say when they're on their 30th birthday, they're just 29 again, but plus 1.
My aunt became 60 this year, and she told me she's been what did she say? She's been 50 for 10 years now.
Yeah.
She probably said the same about 50, but then she was 40 in 10 years.
Hmm. Yeah, I think try and hold on to your youth. Just think you're as young as you want to be. The age number means nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I've got planned Iron Maiden,
Hmm.
11th of July,
Oh, nice.
and that has been like when they announced the tour, like somewhere like almost a year ago. I immediately bought tickets,
Oh, cool.
and then like the fact that we were probably gonna move wasn't even like discussed. So
Yeah.
I feel like, and since there's a big chance it might happen within a month,
Yeah.
I'm like, if I would have known it, maybe I would have not bought tickets.
Yeah.
But now I do have them. I'm like I'm not gonna sell them. I'm always excited to, but it may
Hmm.
be a bit of a lot at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depends on how the movement goes. Tomorrow I will see the house that's probably that now like how do you say, being planned to be it. I'm gonna see for the first time tomorrow.
Right. Yeah.
That's exciting. But there's not it's not like there's been made an offer on that one or anything official or any contract signed. So it's literally just okay. That's what now in our how do you say in our head that place.
Okay. Yeah. You kind of have your sights set on that one.
Yeah, that sentence as well.
Hmm.
And but it all depends on like to be able to pay for that house, we would have to sell this one.
Yeah.
And so it all depends on how quick that will go.
Yeah.
Because if someone else like the thing is with us moving, my father is gonna retire in a couple of years, and they kind of want to have like their retirement home.
Gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think I've explained to that my mother decided that she wants us to stay to like take care of the animals and take care of them.
Okay. Yeah.
So they want two houses on one property.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And my father wanted to buy property somewhere and build them. That would take at least more than a year. And while they were looking for nice places in the Netherlands that are like affordable and you can buy property, they came across this person selling a house in exactly that place. That was kind of the type of house they wanted to build themselves. It was close enough, let's say, and also very nice in itself. And it's way cheaper than the no along. Sorry, but it's cheaper to buy something like that house that's being sold now is cheaper than the whole plan of like building it all.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all ready for you, and you have to sort of put all the time and money in.
Also, like I said, the last time we moved, my father was in his early 40s, so he could do and now to like also my father is a man that doesn't like to let's say let other people do things. Like he would never like hire a people to paint or put floors or rebuild things. He does everything himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to do
I get
that
it.
all again when you're almost 60 in a new house, that's a lot.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. Even I suspect even at his age, he still wants to sort of have it as part of his project and not kind of hand it off. But if it's there
Yeah,
for him, then he doesn't have to worry.
I mean, he's yeah, he's going to be 60 this year,
Hmm.
but yeah, I mean that. And tomorrow I will have to decide if I find it an okay place.
Hmm. That's
So
fair.
my parents are like, okay, this is nice, but they want my opinion. They want me to see it before I say yes to the move.
That's fair. Yes, but yeah, if it's going to be effectively your new home as well, it's
Yeah, because like there were two options for um, the living together arrangement.
hmm
Um, a property with two separate buildings, one big for my parents, one small for us,
yeah,
and like an apartment inside one big building, like where with all everything, like own bathroom and own kitchen
Oh, yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's the main thing. Like the one of the reasons my parents don't really want us to leave really, because there's like a lot of people I know have a lot of stress when they live with parents. They had to leave when they were at some point in their, maybe even when they were 18 or their 20s, because it was only fights and the house was too small for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we never have any form of stress, so they were like, let's just keep things like they are, and it saves, especially with two Rottweilers. And when my father's in some country for his work, my mother can't walk two of those.
Yeah.
She has
That's
trouble
fair.
with one already. So, and the house we'll watch tomorrow has like an apartment, like a separate apartment with its own bathroom and everything, but it's in the basement.
Okay.
So it's a 4-room apartment, but it's underground, and my parents want me to be there for, let's say, a couple of, like half an hour, to be like, do you get claustrophobic because you're gonna live here for years
Yeah.
underground?
Yeah. You have to be comfortable living there.
I feel like I will,
Hmm.
because I don't know, but I'm not a very claustrophobic person.
No.
Not like that. I mean, don't put me in a small box and later I will go insane.
Hmm. No, it's still, I suppose it's one of those things you don't know until you're physically there to go, well, how do I feel about being here?
Underground.
Hmm.
But it's like half underground, so it does have windows, but they're like small windows. Like
Yeah.
I will see tomorrow.
Yeah. I think, not necessarily to live in, but sort of, Nix and I have always liked the idea if we ever had a basement that we can kind of enjoy that as a space, either like make it a hobby room or put for like gaming or
Yeah, not just some kind of storage.
yeah.
Mm.
So that's where we turn it into like an entertainment room where we go down and chill, but then sort of rest of the house is kind of your regular kind of living space.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the two of us aren't like, I don't see us as like mainstream normal people.
Hmm.
So I don't need a living room like normal people.
No.
I feel like I don't need just, the most basic living room is just a couch and a TV.
Yeah.
At least in my country. Some countries have 2 living rooms. I feel like TV room and 1 to have visitors. My country doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Welke kist heb je gestopt?
Die paars.
Sorry. And
Yeah.
like, so what
Bij je huis.
you describe as an entertainment room, etc.
Hmm.
That's what we will make anyway as a living room.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so for the most part, depending on the size of the house, you kind of have to double up function. Like, okay, this is the living room, but also entertainment room. And maybe even the same, like, dining room, because there's not enough space for a table. So you sit and you eat where you entertain.
Yeah. Now, well, we will just, what do you say?
Oh, nice.
Nice. But like, how do you say? Like, it's not about space, but it's like I have no wish for a normal living room. Like, if let's say I would have a very big house where I could put maybe like 5 living rooms,
Yeah.
the ones that did not have a console and Metallica posters and my guitars in it would not be visited.
Yeah.
Because what the hell would I do there? So, like, the basement is 4 rooms, kinda.
Okay.
Like 4 rooms, including 3 rooms, real rooms.
Right.
It used to be 4, but the previous owner, or current owner, broke one down to make one really big hobby room.
Okay, yeah.
It still has 2 doors, which in my opinion is a bit weird, but
Hmm.
from the same hall, and then 2 other rooms and a kitchen and a bathroom without a bath, just a shower.
Right, yeah.
But that's okay for me. And then I would literally, if I get that part of the house, which I would if we buy, is I would literally make this one big entertainment slash living room with just walls filled with my figurines and weird things and games and movies and CDs and LPs. So I'll just be there.
Yeah.
A very, how do you say? In Dutch you say, uh, what is in rustig in it?
Common.
Like calm. We would say if a room doesn't have a lot of things happening, we say a calm room.
Okay.
Like that's a calm room, and if you have a lot of posters, you would call it a busy room.
That's a bit
Right.
slower, time to be patient.
But like just a bedroom that has nothing but a bed.
Hmm. Okay.
Because I'm fed up with like the living where I sleep, so I want to make my bedroom so like how do you say, less attractive as possible to live in.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
there when sleep.
I get that.
Yeah, like most of the time when I do something, then I'm on my bed, watching shows on my bed, doing homework on my bed.
Yeah.
And I want to get rid of that.
Yeah, I get that.
I've heard it's not healthy.
Oh no, no. It's you don't switch off. You never kind of relax. It's sort of, you don't kind of calm down. It's just you're in a space which you're used to being active and doing things.
And then the third room's left, and I was thinking, what do I want to do there? At first, I offered to Lisa, should we do 2 rooms, like an entertainment room for me with my figurines, guitars, and a TV for me with a console and my PC,
Yeah.
and have one for her. And then we both were like, yeah, but we don't really want that.
No.
Especially after 8 years, that's become a gray area of who owns that CD, who owns that figurine, who owns that game,
Yeah, it's become like joint positions at that point.
Yeah. Then I thought, could I, as little hobbies, make a nerd room with games and stuff? And what's an open room? Maybe, yeah. It says with
Okay.
like a nerd room and a music room, but I'm like, nah. Then I had the problem: what is nerd and what is music? Because I've got merchandise and posters from a Legend of Zelda concert I've been. I've got CDs from Final Fantasy. I've got figurines from Kiss and Metallica and Iron Maiden. So what?
Yeah. How do you categorize all those things?
And I just like having my anime figurines and Star Wars figurines and guitars on the same place. So then the room was left, and so we're probably gonna make a gym out of that.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Because now we have got a couple of like machines in our garage.
Hmm.
But that's the next that house. I already call it the next house, but
Yeah.
I shouldn't because I feel like that's bad luck.
Yeah.
Like has no garage, so. And my parents were actually thinking about, can we use that room as like the gym? But they were like, we're gonna take a room for you then. And I literally came with the idea myself at the same time. So I was like, you don't have to ask. It's literally my idea too.
Yeah, well, that's good.
There's a room open in an option if, let's say, we would want to have a child.
Yeah, you got a space you can convert if need be.
Because a gym is nice to have as adults, but when you get, it's literally it's not like necessary room. You can, if you need to, you can put your sporting equipment in another place or in
Yeah.
a shed. The place has a shed, but it's more comfortable inside the house.
True. Yeah, my brother has the same. Say they've got a 3-bedroom house. They're their living room is big enough for a table as well, so it's kind of their living room, but also their dining space. But upstairs they've got one bedroom which is where they sleep, one bedroom which is a gym, and the third bedroom is like an office for when they work from home and they just work on their computers. So they've organised the space very well.
Yeah, now we live in a three, I don't either 3 or 4 bedroom house because my bedroom is like the attic, but I don't know if they see it as a real attic or as a room because it does have a door. It doesn't just have like stairs going to the attic, you know?
Right. Yeah.
And then we have 3 bedrooms on like the second floor,
Okay.
and my parents sleep in one because they need to sleep too.
Hmm.
And then my father has an office for working from home and making his music and stuff.
Hmm.
And my mother has a like hobby room. My mother does a lot of model building, you know. Like
Oh, cool.
2, 3, fuck. Netherlands is losing,
No.
but then she builds like doll houses and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she likes to do that. And my mother collects and resells Barbies.
Nice.
And the ones she does not resell are also like all in like displays in that room.
Oh, cool.
It's funny how always when I had like friends over and like the room my mother has is like when you walk up the stairs, it's the first room you see, and the door's always open because it's also where Ozzy sleeps and eats.
Right.
And what you see is a very big dollhouse and a lot of Barbies
Right.
and some plushies and stuff. And it also has a bed because my not anymore, but it used to have a bed because my aunt would sleep here a lot sometimes. And she would sleep, and it's also a semi-guest room.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
So when I had friends over the first time, they will see a bed, they will see Barbies, they see a dollhouse, some plushies, and they were like, "I didn't know you had a sister."
Yeah.
It's like I don't, but I get why. Well, everyone thought I had like a younger kid sister.
Hmm.
But no, that's my mother.
Well, that's cool that she's got all those hobbies to keep her busy.
Oh yeah, she draws.
Hmm.
She's a good drawer, I think. But I come from a family with people that like hobbies anyway.
Yeah.
Like my father does photography, plays guitar for like 40 years. Now longer, more than 40 years.
Wow.
He shoots
Hmm.
with rifles. Not at animals, just at targets.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also not at humans.
Hmm.
And yeah, and the dog sports is very active.
Wow. That's a lot of hobbies to keep going.
I
Yeah.
was asking what's your favorite. He doesn't know.
Hmm.
I feel like at least at this point it's the dogs.
Yeah. I can see that making sense.
And I honestly got most of the hobbies of both my parents.
Yeah.
Except the Barbie collecting. But in a way I collect anime figurines, so what's the difference anyway? You know, it's a girl doll, so
Yeah. Yeah. So you're collecting, female figures. Just. Yeah. I think I end up with quite a few different hobbies, but then sort of I keep switching between them so often.
yeah, same. If I'm not drawing I always do, because it's also a job for me.
Right. Yeah.
So that's difficult, but yeah, I literally have all of my father and mother's hobbies, I think, except the dog sport. I would love to,
Hmm.
but yeah, I don't have my own dog.
Right. Yeah.
We literally only have one like dog that's suitable for sport now. The other one's too old.
Right.
She's only 5, you know. She's not like she's gonna. She's not. It's not an old dog, but when it comes to like the police training we do, the 5s just they quit after that.
Yeah, it's kind of a maximum age for sort of the sports.
Yeah. And normally they like continue a little bit, but mine had like a hernia in winter. This winter, right? Yeah, deze winter.
What is it, Daisy?
The hernia.
Yeah.
This winter, my dog got a hernia, and not from the
Oh.
sports, but due to the cold.
Oh, right.
Really weird, but like the doctor said, like that due to like this, how do you say, like the subtracting and like getting bigger and smaller, the muscles that get like nerves can get in between like the bones.
Oh, right.
It wasn't a bad hernia because in like at least like the first month you couldn't even see she had any problems anymore because just with medicine and rest, like forced rest, because you can't tell a dog, yo, go lie down. It would be forced rest.
Yeah.
Not restrained, but just in a cage.
Yeah.
Have you been in the bench remember the hernia?
Nee.
Oh, we didn't even use a cage. We just decided to not walk and not train anymore, and it was enough.
Ja, dat alleen nog maar vast gehad.
Yeah, and we did buy like a, how do you say, like,
Zo'n special mattress.
yeah, with like memory foam that helped a lot.
Ah, yeah.
And the doctor said if it's like, if it doesn't change, like the fat, I mean, if the fat said like if it doesn't change in 1 month, then we're gonna have to like do surgery.
Right, yeah.
But that wasn't needed. But still, then we're like, okay, this happened at some point. She's all healed now, but it will when you had like an injury somewhere, as a human or a dog, doesn't matter. It will always be a weak point, and it can come back. So we're not doing the training no more.
Yeah, yeah. You risk kind of causing an injury.
And what also doesn't help for this particular dog is that when she was 1 year old, is when COVID started. So she, like, the training is very intense and has to be done like from early on, and she literally missed 3 years
Ah,
training
yeah.
because we've been in full lockdown a lot. But she still trains, but not a police work anymore. Just a bit of obedience and what do you say? Search dog things, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, it's good to keep them doing that because it's kind of exercises their mind, not just their bodies.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially the smarter dogs need the challenge to keep them happy.
Yeah.
If your dog's stupid, then they don't really care. But
Yeah, my grandmother. I don't say all of these breeds are stupid, but my grandmother used to have a French bulldog that was very dumb,
yeah,
and he was always happy and he didn't do much.
yeah,
He was very dumb. Like, I really loved that dog, but he wasn't smart.
no,
Also to the fact that like some dogs are mean, unfortunately, on the streets, and if one of my dogs ever like get like a mean dog close to them, then they will remember and hate that dog forever.
yeah,
That dog has been bitten by dogs on the street while walking with my grandmother, and then next day he was like, "Oh look, a new friend." It's just it's the same dog,
yeah.
and try it again and again.
Yeah, Nix's dog, Lottie's too smart for that, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause, she got attacked by a certain breed of dog, and now she hates all that breed of dog now.
Oh, I had that too with my first dog. That was as a puppy was attacked by a shepherd.
Hmm.
Well, till the last days of my current dog too. That was as a puppy attacked by a. I don't know the name in English. We call him Pomeranian,
Pomeranian.
probably.
Yeah.
And was attacked by a friend of my mother that had like one of those dogs. While that woman was walking her baby in a stroller.
Right.
And if my dog either sees like a Pomeranian or whatever,
Hmm.
she will get angry. But also if she sees the combo with small dog stroller, and she will get very angry.
Right.
Doesn't like. Yeah, my first dog didn't like shepherds. She was like attacked when she was like 4 months or something.
Yeah, yeah. Seems to stick with some dogs.
Yeah, mine was greyhounds. Now she doesn't like any dog that's bigger than her. All the same size. She has to be kept away from all of the dogs, basically. Really sad.
Yeah, absolutely loving dog will love absolutely anyone, but yeah, because of that experience, she's very aggressive to other dogs.
And the fact that she was never socialised properly afterwards.
No.
She was only socialised with a tiny little scrappy thing afterwards. So he's the only dog that she'll tolerate. She doesn't mind puppies so much because it brings out her maternal instincts.
Yeah.
The second they get a little bit too big for her, that's when she starts to...
You've got a Stafford, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. My mother wanted one. My father say, in Dutch we say beast of habit.
Yes.
He wants his first dog was a Rottweiler, and his last will probably be two.
Staffies, when cared for correctly and looked after right, are just the sweetest little things.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't know how to care for them.
Yeah, that's the problem with most dogs, honestly.
Yeah.
No, the difference is
But when the dog is big, then certainly it's like really bad problem. But smaller dogs aren't raised at all.
not only big, because like Staffords are not that, to me, not that big dogs. But I
No.
do know they're very strong dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very strong.
Yeah, with strong jaws too. So if you have a wrongly raised Stafford and it will bite someone, then it will make the make the paper.
Yes.
Yeah.
But 9 out of 10 Jack Russells and Chihuahuas in my neighborhood are not taken care of, and very aggressive. But those will not make the papers because they will barely penetrate your skin. But then it's basically the same thing,
Oh, yeah.
If they attack a child,
Yeah.
they're going to do some serious damage. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've been like a lot of people when I say like Rottweiler or like Stafford, whatever, especially with us with Rottweilers are like, oh, that's what that's dangerous or whatever, and I'm like, because of the sporting my father does and I go to competitions, I've been around thousands of Rottweilers in my life. I've never been bitten once, and I've been bitten 2 times in my life by a random dog, and both with Jack Russell Terriers.
Oh yeah, they're vicious little things.
Out on the street, not leashed.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And like my street is like across a elementary school, and my street itself has a lot of like young people living here with like in their 30s, 40s, that like young families with children of 4 and 5 that play outside, and then this couple that has these 2 Jack Russell Terriers, and like they never leash them. And then their excuse is, yeah, but they're small, and I'm like, yeah, but they bite, and that's a problem. And if my Rottweiler would be unleashed,
Oh, yeah.
I would get the police in my doorstep. So, and I feel like it should be the same for, the law is basically the same. By law in my country, dogs have to be leashed instead of in special dog parks or in the forest. And especially most forests has the like national, how do you say, like national parks have like laws where they say like dogs leashed in our forest.
Yeah, yeah.
But then the people with the small dogs are like, for our dogs it doesn't matter, but I think it matters a lot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
almost killed one of like the Jack Russell that bit me. I almost killed it. No, not because I was angry, but I was diving. And
Right.
that dog suddenly jumped in front of my car while I was driving home, and it started barking at my car. And I'm like, release your fucking dog, because if my reflexes would have been slower, or my car would have been like had a longer, how do you say, Dutch we say like braking distance,
Yeah.
your dog would have been dead. And you don't want that, and I don't want to kill a dog. So leash it and don't let it run on the streets in front of my car. So those people are like, yeah, but if we've got them under control because they always come when we call them.
It doesn't matter if they come when you call them if you're not watching them when they run out
Oh.
of the car.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, well, if your dog's, you have one of your Rottweilers on a leash and there's Aunt, it comes running up and then attacks the Rottweiler, he's not going to sit there and take it.
No, but by law, then I'm in like, then I will not be in problem if I can prove my dog was leashed.
Yeah.
And that the order wasn't, then it's their fault. Luckily.
Hmm. Yeah. You still get the blame, at least initially, but yeah, by law, you still be safe, hopefully.
Honestly, I think like if my dog is attacked by a small dog, they will try to first like dominate it, like same she does Richie Pop now, like show like you've got nothing on me, you know. She wouldn't go for the kill.
Yeah.
She's not like that, but I do think that if she would have been there while I was bitten, she would have.
Oh, yeah.
So, no, but yeah, didn't happen.
Hmm.
So that's good.
Lottie is very protective of me.
Yeah, I understand.
So we go out on a walk and she's always just in front of my legs, especially if a man approaches, she's right in front of me. But if anyone else walks her, especially a man, if a man walks her, she will pull and pull and pull. If I'm walking her, she'll walk very close to me. I don't have to worry about pulling, but she has pulled so hard with men before that she's managed to rip out of their grasp. Which is not good, especially when it's because she's seen a greyhound and she's going for it.
Yeah.
So,
Do you? I don't know the translation. Do you use like the choking?
no,
thing?
no. She's on harness. She only walks on harness.
Yeah, mine too.
I have tried to get her a muzzle before, but finding a muzzle that fits her but isn't sold out is a pain. It would just be a soft thing because she's not a danger to people. It's dogs if she's able to get out of your grasp, and I don't want her, being blamed for something going wrong.
We own a muzzle, but we never used it on a dog. But we went to like on vacation to Denmark, and they had this very weird law that if you have like certain breeds of dogs, and I think I know Rottweilers fell under it, but I think Staffords too,
Yeah.
and Shepherds, you had to own a muzzle. Your dog didn't have to wear it, but you had to prove to the police. You didn't even, I feel like back then you didn't even have to like have it on you, but you had to like prove you owned at least a muzzle. And I'm not like, okay, weird law, but okay, we want to go on vacation, so let's just buy the cheapest we can find.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a little bit weird. I can understand, having to muzzle your dog, but just owning one doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was a law, and I think we found one for a couple of euros, and we went on vacation, so it's all fine.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to get her a muzzle as well because she was quite badly abused before I got her.
Yeah, you've told.
And if I have to take her to the vet or anything, and it's a male, I don't want her to lash out at the vet.
Yeah.
So she's unlikely to, but if she's having shots or anything, it could happen, and I'd like everyone to be completely protected.
Was she used as like a fighting dog?
No, she was just really badly abused.
Okay. Yeah, that sucks.
Mm.
Did it take a while for her to like accept Paul as him being like a man?
No, she's okay. Actually, with a lot of men, she does try to bite hands of men quite often. But she's actually not too bad. But yeah, again, I don't want her, turning around and lashing out at a vet or anyone trying to help her.
Yeah.
because she's in pain. Because obviously any animal in pain lashes out.
Yeah. Yeah. That sucks. But now she has a happy life, I think. I know.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So that's cool.
yeah, she's very old.
And how old now?
She's about 10 now.
Oh, is that old for a Stafford or not?
She's got a couple of years left. Um, so yeah, we're just trying to make her last few years as comfortable as possible, really.
Well, for a Rottweiler, 10 would be quite old. Like, average age is 8.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The only one I had that died, because we had 3 in total and 1 died, like 5 years ago. Got to be
Almost 11.
almost 11, yeah. And we have friends that had one that became 15. And honestly, the dogs are not built to live that long when your average is 8 or 7. And when they showed pictures to me, it was like, okay, I get that you want to lengthen the life of a pet, you know, we do the same. But when you afterwards you look at pictures, I'm like, yeah, that's not okay. But
No. Once they hit a certain
Oh.
age
Thank you, Paula.
and they start to struggle, it is best for them. It is
Yeah.
what is humane and what is best for them to be put to sleep, because otherwise it's just not it's not fair for them to be living in pain for years.
yeah.
Paul in my chat says, I'm sorry about the dog.
Mine?
About Lottie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. She's a little sweetheart and I love her.
Yeah.
So she's happy now, and that's what matters.
How old was she when you got her?
She was, I think I've had her for nearly 2 years now, so yeah, she was about 8 when I got her.
Nice. That's nice.
It didn't take her too long to kind of settle either, which was good.
No, she bonded with me very, very quickly.
Yeah, that's good.
To the point that sometimes, like if I stay over at Paul's for the weekend, she refuses to eat until she absolutely has to, which is, you know, quite concerning.
Yeah.
But obviously, us being away for download, actually, she was okay. So she's even getting there with things like that as well now.
Hmm.
But she would only eat when Jack was eating. I think it's more feeling safe because he was eating as well.
Yeah, she seems to have to be comfortable to eat. She will just have a bowl of food and not touch it until she was absolutely comfortable.
Or when she gets super excited, like when you turn up.
Oh yeah, so she starts bouncing around and sort of, and immediately like eats an entire bowl out of excitement.
Like to my dog's bowl, there's like this complete straight path to the bowl, right?
Hmm.
But somewhere in a corner, we've got our dining table.
Right.
In the kitchen, we don't have a separate dining room.
Yeah.
And once at the puppy, my mother, she was very wet, and my mother dried her off with a towel, and she didn't like that. When she
Yeah.
would eat.
Hmm.
And the next day, she walked around the dining table, and that didn't happen. So now my dog thinks, for 5 years already, that it's better to take a detour around the dining table to eat.
Right. Yeah.
And I really like the dining table is really close to the wall, so if someone's sitting there, the chairs are not like these are like under the table, you know, like neatly.
Hmm.
Then she can't go. There's no space to walk around the dining table, but she will make space. She will just, you know, barge right through you, because she will not go straight to the bowl. It will be dining room B2, dining table B2. Always.
No.
And now we've got a new pup that doesn't had any like nasty experience with having to being dried off by a towel. But he sees the big one eat like that. So he does the same now too.
Right.
The problem with our big one was that as a puppy, she was afraid of fowl. So
Okay.
therefore, your mom thought it would be a good idea to associate fowl with something positive like evil,
Right.
and that didn't work out so well.
Ah.
Yeah.
1 second of chat. Yeah, that sucks how our game went. But like, did you? Because I'm not following in it. Like the 2-3. Was the third one a penalty against, or is there another penalty against after the 3?
Oh dear. I think I'm gonna crash.
Oh dear, don't crash.
Oh,
But
dear.
if
Okay.
you
Yep.
didn't crash,
Yeah, I couldn't get on my horse for a while, and normally when that happens, I crash.
damn.
So
Damn, what's about the, the football game? Honestly, just thinking about it now that we mentioned crashes, I wasn't even thinking about it, but this got to be the most stable starter we've done since like the first or
Oh yeah, it's very stable, this one.
yeah, I've only disconnected once, which is a miracle.
Paula in my chat says, when I spend more time with Lottie, give her a hug and kiss from me and some pets.
Will do.
Yeah. So we'll give her lots of love.
Yeah, she gets so much love now. It's,
Also, lower left greenhouse is done.
Ah, awesome. Okay, I'll go and grab that.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
yeah,
I keep
mine's
forgetting.
right.
I keep forgetting I have a greenhouse
Same.
stuff. You're not going to be able to. I'm not going to see Lottie this week because normally I go over every Thursday.
Oh, you can see her on Friday. No, Sunday. You can.
Sunday, I'll be over on Sunday.
Yeah, if you pop in for a little bit and say hello to her.
Yeah.
Do you ever bring Lottie to Paul's house?
No,
I don't think Damien will forgive anyone if.
no, no. And it's been tough enough. Well, it's not been too bad actually integrating her with the cat, but it's a new scent, and she would constantly be all over him, unfortunately, and he is not.
He's not a fan
not
of dogs.
happy. So.
Yeah.
It wasn't too difficult getting her integrated with the cats, but it took a little bit of doing.
No, Damien, my brother brings his dog over every Friday. And yeah, Damien will run upstairs and hide upstairs for the day, and then we have to take his food up and give it to him upstairs, and then it will come down after my brother's taken the dog away.
Yeah, also he's not afraid of dogs. Yeah, Damien wasn't raised as a kitten with one then.
No. The first time he kind of come across the dogs was, I think probably my brother's dog was the first dog.
1 second, what's that?
Ik vind je van je gebouwen. Je gebouwen. Kijk.
Oh, nice, thanks.
Ooh.
Like, I witnessed Ozzy either today or yesterday, like Uno, the new pup, was sleeping next to the water bowl.
Right.
And the water bowl is like elevated to, so, because the bigger dogs, they don't have to like go that low with their head.
Yeah.
And, but Ozzy drinks from the dog bowl too. And
Ah.
has to stand on his hind legs to
No. Yeah.
But the pup was sleeping in front of the water bowl.
Right.
And I literally witnessed him standing on the pup to drink. He just does not care. But there's
Yeah.
literally, if the two dogs, like, okay, it's a pup, but it's still a Rottweiler and he's getting quite big. And if the two are playing, it's chaos and a lot of biting and stuff. And he would literally, if he needs to go somewhere, he does not go around. He walks literally over them.
Right.
And don't they dare be mean to him.
Yeah. See, I don't think Lottie had ever met a cat before she met my two. So when she was first introduced, she thought they were toys. But now she's so worried about being told off for going after them that she lets them just completely walk all over her.
Yeah.
Salem has gotten so brave around her that he'll walk up to her, show her a little bit of love, and then turn around and smack her. And he's actually started sleeping in her bed as well, and she won't do anything about it because she's she's just like, okay, that's fine. You were here first. I'm not gonna stop you.
Although it's Hallows Eve in 30 minutes in Stardew.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go into town.
Or All Spirits Eve, and give it a different name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I like this song. Like, no, there's a certain time when because Ozzy, the cat was very, was our first cat that was brought into a house where we already had a dog.
Right.
Before that, we had 2 other cats, and so he was kind of raised by our latest Rottweiler, and being nice, being raised by that dog means he has no fears
Okay.
except the vacuum cleaner, because the dog was afraid of that.
Right.
My other 2 cats before, they weren't afraid of the vacuum cleaner. If my mother was cleaning like vacuum in the stairs and the cat was lying on it, he would just no keep lying on the stairs. Even she would like vacuum the cat.
Hmm.
They didn't mind, but he's afraid of that, and he goes completely panic when there's like a vacuum cleaner on.
Ah.
And the new dog isn't that afraid of vacuum cleaners, so that's the moment she's like, okay, now I can bully him, and she tries to like block him from fleeing.
Right.
And those are the times I get very angry. Like, you're not gonna bully my cat.
Yeah.
He's 5 kilos. You are 40. It's,
Hmm.
And the biggest problem is when a cat is really afraid, they don't necessarily know what they're doing. They're just trying to escape, and we don't want our dog to get hurt, but she doesn't realize that.
Hmm.
we missed the festival.
Did we no? Did we miss it already?
It says
Yeah.
waiting. Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just missed it.
that doesn't matter. We've seen it 2 times already,
Yeah.
yeah,
and I've seen it 40 times already. So
Hmm.
yeah. I've seen it like that a lot.
and I'm like, pick someone from your own size.
Hmm. Do you want to make this seed the last day?
Tomorrow last day or this one?
Should we make tomorrow the last day?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
One more day.
But yeah, this is the first time I have 2 dogs, and also this is the first time we're in stream together when I have a dog, right? Since I had a new dog, I mean, because
yeah.
the first time I didn't want to come because it was the first day we had with the dog,
Oh yes. Yeah.
and the week after that, my mother had this surgery on her hand, like suddenly.
Yeah.
It was quite. And she had like this something on her hand, like this big like swelling.
Right.
So they immediately said it wasn't anything dangerous, but they just had like a spot at the hospital. Was like, okay, if you come now, we just cut it away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she literally couldn't do anything. So then I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna leave you alone.
Yeah. And then obviously last week we were at download, so
And then you would download. Yeah. But it's weird for the first time having 2 dogs.
Hmm.
It's a lot of fun, but it's first time, and it's my first male.
Oh.
And male Rottweilers are quite a bit bigger. I don't like with some dogs you don't see a lot of difference, but it's really a difference of like 15 kilos
Wow.
between male and female. So that's gonna be a first tool.
Hmm.
And it's a lot of fun, definitely. But keep forgetting how much energy puppies actually have and need, and we've been very tired lately.
I bet.
Last night, he oh, what's French?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We always put our puppy in a cage during the night, so he
Yeah.
won't ruin the house or be everywhere, you know. So when he has to pee, he starts making noises.
Gotcha.
And last night that happened when I was still awake, like at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then I literally had to be with him for another hour. I just let him outside, and then he didn't want to go back to sleep because our other the big dog, she got angry at something that was outside,
Right.
and then my puppy got scared of the angry dog,
Ah.
and then he was in full adrenaline mode, and it was hell to get him to sleep.
Oh dear.
I've been tired all day.
Oh. Maybe we could add to actually get some rest then.
Yeah, like I was already up quite early yesterday, and then I had to stay awake until 3 a.m.
Ooh.
No. That is nice.
What I do like about him is how social he already is to us. Like when he sees us for the first time on a day or when we've been away for a while, and he comes and greets us. And
Aw. That's cool.
He's very sweet and cuddly and stuff, more than the other one.
Yeah.
yeah, like if I go like down now might be a bit exaggerating, but when I went downstairs a couple of minutes ago to give Ozzy's insult shot, he already came to say hi, I missed you.
Hmm. Damien's really sweet, wasn't he, when we came back on Monday?
Yeah, it was adorable.
Yeah, he immediately followed us upstairs and jumped onto the bed.
Nice.
No.
And he just kind of... It was because he was still warm, he didn't want us to get too close to us, but he would try and lie as close as possible, then he'd get too warm and have to move, but then come back and lie on us again and then move. And he does this thing with his tail where you kind of, if he's next to you or lying next to you, it would kind of wrap his tail around your arm or leg or whatever's closest. So it almost,
Kind of like you with
yeah,
the tail.
he always tries to hook you with his tail, just wraps it around.
Oh, sweet.
We've got a really sweet photo. I fell asleep quite quickly when we got back, and yeah, Damien decided that he wanted to be Little Spoon.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're lying on your side, and Damon kind of walked over towards you and then rolled over and lay on his side just like you, with his paws out. Yeah, it's really adorable. So I left them both to sleep while I sort of prepared some stuff downstairs.
But it is definitely not a photo that shall be shared.
No, you were comfortable.
I was very comfortable.
I liked it when he was on the stream.
Hmm. Yeah, he's well, because I close the door usually, so there's not so much noise. If I open the door and he's in here, he'll usually sleep on the bed.
No, but the time in the living room when he was sitting in a chair.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was adorable.
yeah. He likes to claim his space. Yeah, maybe sort of once we get our house and we have animals, we'll make sure there's space for them on the streams.
Hmm. Do what some other streamers do and set up a bed for them with a camera on them.
Yeah. Have a pet bed and with a camera pointing at it.
With the exception of one thing for Ozzy, I do notice that whenever you buy something, especially for the cat, they will not use it.
Yeah.
They might use the box it came in.
Oh, definitely.
Hmm.
Yeah. The amount of things we bought and sort of they have no interest.
Have we actually got full silos for the first time in a while?
I don't know.
Because
Maybe.
I'm out trying to gather hay and I'm not getting any, so I think we actually have full silos.
Oh, nice.
Let me check. Well, we'll be out in winter in no time, so we've got a lot of animals.
'Cause I think we got some. I got some hay off Marnie in the mail, so maybe that's all boosted it a bit.
So, in 720 of 720, yeah, we've
Yeah.
fully stocked on hay.
Nice.
Might end up having to take quite a lot of that out actually and
It's in a
stick it
store.
in a chest so that we can have a stock for winter.
Yeah, or build another silo.
Mm.
But when I was setting up my stream and muted, I could hear a bit from your conversation with Lisa. Metallica was disappointing.
Oh yeah, yeah. They just didn't have any energy, and sort of the sound wasn't good, and the show itself just didn't have much going on.
And they all look like they could drop dead at any minute.
Yeah, everyone in the band just looked very old and tired. And,
Like I've seen them in 2017,
hmm,
and they were great.
yeah,
But what I have to say about that concert is, I remember they opened in Amsterdam. It was either the first or the second concert was in Amsterdam.
right.
The other one, I think they started in Denmark and then went to Amsterdam. So, like they just started the tour, so there's a lot of energy in it. But I've seen bands do at the end of the tour, and I'm like or somewhere like on 3/4 of the tour, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really feeling it anymore. You're tired, you're homesick.
Yeah. So it didn't help. They played on the Thursday and then played again on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Um,
You watched both times?
yeah, we watched a bit of both times. We didn't stay for the entire of both of them, but they were definitely better on the Thursday, and a few people said that. But yeah, Saturday was not good at all.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, because there's a few people saying, well, they played twice in this festival when maybe another band could have used that slot and had better energy.
Yeah.
But then it was,
I was first like maybe because they played twice, but in the end, like even if they did only one concert, then they would have been in another country or another festival the other day anyway.
true.
It would be nice to see more Saint Anger, yes. I remember really liking and playing Saint Anger when I saw him, because personally I'm not a fan of the production of Saint Anger.
Hmm.
A lot of people, and I'm not replying to chat by the way, but I don't hate it as much as most people hate, but I would have preferred another drum sound. But to hear those songs live, when the production was like, it was good live, the good sound wise, I was like, these are nice songs.
Hmm.
But honestly, a lot of people hate on with some eras of Metallica or some like it's a band a lot of metal people love to hate because they're so big, you know.
Yeah, I can get that.
The big ones, they're fake because they sell and they live in man and they're rich. Yeah, I mean, it can also mean they're doing something good, you know. It's one of my favorite bands, and there are songs on Load and Reload which are universally hated by Metallica fans that I like. The only thing that was an abomination was Lulu. You ever heard Lulu by Metallica?
I haven't.
Lulu is a collaboration album between Metallica and Lou Reed.
Oh, right.
And Lou Reed is a good artist, at least the old work I've heard from him through my father with Velvet Underground, I think, or
Right, yeah.
very, it's like a good, someone that was very important to punk too, in my opinion. It's a good artist, Lou Reed. So Metallica were doing something with Lou Reed, and I was like, this can be interesting.
Hmm.
And it's just these very boring songs with Lou Reed mumbling something. Oh, he's not even singing. He's literally mumbling something.
Right.
You have Lulu Light, but do you like it? And if you do, that's okay, but not for me. It's you should just try it once, just to know what it's about, Lulu. It's very experimental too, which doesn't. I like experimental things, but when I want Metallica, I don't want. I just want something that sounds like Metallica, not some experimental thing where Lou Lee mumbles poetry over it.
Lulu is amazing.
Yeah, at least I like.
It's so bad it's good.
But my favorite Metallica album probably is Injustice for All.
Oh, okay.
Master of Puppets close second. Ride to Lightning.
I think my favorite is Black Album and then Master of Puppets.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it.
Nice.
but sure, Master of Puppets and Justice for All.
I like most things they did. I think I like everything they did.
And Lulu is definitely great.
This was the last day,
Yeah, that was the last day.
and I'm gonna play a little bit of Dragon's Dogma
Oh, okay.
because I wanna listen to a bit more music with Light too.
Cool.
I see Wetty left already in the chat. That's okay. Are you still there, Wetty? Is my chat fucked up? Bye. Bye. Also, Lisa bought this figurine
Okay.
some days ago from the internet, and we thought it would be smaller, like normal figurine size, maybe, right?
Right.
A little bit bigger.
Yeah, usual figurines are between 20 and 30 centimeters.
Yeah.
And that's what we kind of expected. I'm gonna close the game, by the way.
Cool.
Well, this thing is gigantic.
This thing is around 40 centimeters.
Oh, wow. That's a big figurine.
And her brow comes off.
Oh.
Do you know the games Senran Kagura?
Does not ring a bell now.
Well, that's it's amazing,
Okay.
but it's also very weird, and I'm not sure how to explain it. It is basically a lot of big titty anime girls,
Right.
and then there are like 2 or 3 small titty anime girls,
Okay.
and and then they also make remarks about how small boobs are also okay, and it's just very weird, but it's definitely funny, and it's amazing. And as
Huh.
you can hear from my description, its marketing is just boobs. So every figurine you buy from like that game
Hmm.
costs like a whole lot of money, like at least 300 euros, dollars, something around that.
Wow. Okay.
And I found one on AliExpress, but the thing what makes those figures expensive is one that the games aren't like mainstream, so
Right.
the fans will pay a little bit more. And with figures where bra and stuff comes off, they always make it way more expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're not so mass produced as well.
Yeah, like the only most of their figures only have the option to buy a figure where the bra comes off.
Hmm.
And I wanted a figure because I love it. And now I have a figure where the bra comes off.
Yeah, it's not something you see every day. It's certainly unique.
Yeah, and I found one for like 40 euros. So
That's pretty good, I suppose. Yeah. So normally, for even like a smaller figurine, you can pay more than that.
yeah, exactly. I've seen figure. I actually have uh, found a statue a while back. Jeffrey mailed me.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
You, you sound a bit distant. I'm not sure
Yeah,
which not sure which
I
microphone's
love
coming
that.
through.
Like a couple of years ago, I found a statue of Devil May Cry.
Ah. Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, of Dante.
Hmm.
And that statue was in the
Test,
Netherlands
test, test.
around 500 euros.
Can hear you fine now, Jeffrey.
Yep. Coming through clear.
Is it normal now?
Yep, sounds
Yeah,
normal to us.
absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Something happened.
And on AliExpress, I found that exact statue
Hmm.
for under 50 euros. I'm not sure what I paid back then, but definitely under.
I can
Nice.
show it on stream if you want.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
Change the lights to red because en je moet het licht naar rood veranderen. En dan kan je de figures goed zien. Hebben ze erachter gekomen toen.
Do you see me, Paul, on stream?
I can see you, yes.
Okay, so this is what we expected. This is what we got.
Oh, yeah, she's a big one.
It's bigger. And her stockings are real fabric.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And this part comes off.
Right.
But I will not do it on stream. Well, I can show it comes off, but
Oh, I can see. Yeah, I can see her clothing moves. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Tactical hand movement. Yeah.
no nudity onto it. But I think you did see it.
You have to go back for the
Yeah.
VOD. Well, that's quite an impressive figure, that.
Yeah, I did not expect it to be so big because like 2 years ago, Jeffrey actually bought a figure for me of the same character.
Yeah, I
Right.
bought an
This
official
one-
one.
This one is official. It is
Yeah, I bought an official one from Europe, you know. I
from a
paid
European
I
website.
paid 50 euros for it. Look at the size.
Hmm.
I thought it would
Wow.
be bigger. I paid 50 euros for this. Or 55.
That
I,
is
was, I wasn't happy.
And
no.
they only have like 3 characters of this figure.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Only a reeks.
That's barely sort of
Reeks
probably 10
in het
euros.
Engels. Ja, dat is reeks in het Engels. Reeks in het Engels. Yeah, that. So there were 3 characters of this figure series of the smaller ones.
Right.
and they were all 50 euros each.
Ooh.
And I was like, okay, if it's, I like the show, I like all these characters,
Yeah.
I want them. And then Jeffrey bought one, and we got it, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna pay another 50 euros for something so small.
No. No.
The only figures where the top doesn't come off in this series.
Right. Okay. I'm going to say good night to my chat and in my stream.
Yeah, I'll say good night to you too.
Okay, it's been an awesome evening. Thank you for the game.
Yeah, will I see
Yeah,
you
thanks for
Friday?
the game. It was
Uh,
awesome.
Yeah, I should be DJing on Friday. I'm thinking maybe do a lockdown.
Awesome.
Make it nice and easy.
Yeah. If you do you want a team for lockdown?
What way we gonna go for before?
We've had fantasy. We've had
We have no clean vocals.
we had only dead and black metal.
Was it what was? Did you suggest something like protest songs or something or?
Yeah, anarcho punk and stuff. Like protest and anarchist music, maybe.
Yeah.
What did your stream? So whatever you want.
Let's have a look. What was the? Because I know you posted it in the suggestions. Let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, anarchist protest songs was the last one you suggested. So yeah, we had
So
the
we're gonna do that?
yeah. Go for that.
Awesome.
Alright, then I know a lot of songs.
Awesome. Yeah, get those posted in there. I'll do a stream around those ones. Cool.
Awesome.
Well, hope you have
See you
a
on
good
Friday.
night. I'll see you folks on Friday.
Have a good night.
Yeah, good night.
Bye.
Right.
Night.
Good night, Nick. I'll speak to you shortly.
Yeah, speak to you shortly.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in, folks. Been good to be streaming again. Sorry for the lack of streams the past week, but it's been a busy one. But I've been having lots of fun. So next stream will be Friday 9 PM British for Lockdown. We're doing anarchist protest song theme. So if you've got any ideas around that kind of music, throw them into the Lockdown request room in my Discord, and I'll line them up and get them played. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you then. Have a good night. Good night.